Happy Wednesday, Virgo-Libra Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general energy check-in reading. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you guys so much for all the likes that you show here, all the love that you give. Through those likes, those comments, and those shares, I truly appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to go ahead and get into our moment of gratitude, Virgo Libra. For those of you who may not be new to my channel, you know what this Swiffer is all about. It will soon change, hopefully. Hopefully by tomorrow, actually, I'll be able to have a whole new setup where I don't have to keep doing this. But if you're new, I just Swiffer because this desk that I have collects a lot of dust and it kind of bothers me. So you may see my Swiffer from time to time. If you are new here, welcome. I'm very grateful you decided to check me out in this moment. Make sure you check through the description box below so that you're in the full awareness of how to get the most out of my readings. It's going to really help you get the messages that are meant for you, right? And there are a lot of other resources in my description box as well, so make sure you check those out. And definitely keep up with our community board so that you are in the loop on what's to come on my channel, anything that might be happening, polls and info and affirmations and all that fun stuff can be there, as well as on my social handles. So make sure you follow me there as well. All right, Virgo Libra, we're going to get into your moment of gratitude. Those of you that already know what's going on, I will be sounding my singing bowl from now on to kind of mark the beginning of our gratitude session. For those of you that do not know what that is, it's just an opportunity for you to kind of ground into your own energy, get into your own vibration, align yourself with your higher essence, okay, so that you're in tune with the messages that are meant for you, okay? This is also the time where if you have specific questions, talk to your guides about it, talk to your angels about it, talk to your ancestors, okay, so that the confirmation can come through this reading here. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I will be doing 3 guided deep breaths, so you are also more than welcome to breathe along with me if you so choose. All right, let's breathe out all the air in our lungs and pulling our belly buttons deep into our spines. Let's take our first deep inhale. And exhale. Take another deep inhale. And exhale. Last deep inhale. And exhale. Alrighty, Virgo Libra, I hope you are now grounded and ready for your reading. Oh, goodness. See what I'm talking about? Just Swiffered. Now all of a sudden dust is everywhere. We are going to first take a look into your cosmic energy. What might be supporting you from the cosmos, okay? What's important for you to know about that cosmic energy? Thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and connecting me in with the collective of Virgo Libra. Please show me what this cusp energy needs to know as far as the cosmic vibrations that are supporting them in the now moment, all the way up to 3 weeks out from now, whenever they do find this reading, Divine. Thank you so much. Virgo Libra, I'm feeling a lot of energy on my crown chakra. Okay, with Pluto being in retrograde, there could be quite a few things coming up from your subconscious mind into your conscious mind that would open you up or strengthen the connection that you do have to the divine through that crown chakra awakening. If you're new to chakras, please make sure you check out the bottom of my description box for a very, very quick overview. And definitely do some research if you feel guided to, okay? Yeah, it feels... They're giving me the word balancing. So anything that feels out of balance, Virgo Libra, is definitely going to be coming into balance this season, all right? Let's see what else they want you to know. Thank you so much, Divine. Please show me what cosmic energy is supporting. Yep, that's what I figured. Jupiter return, okay? So for those of you who might be into astrology, Jupiter has just recently shifted into a new sign. If you follow sidereal astrology or Vedic astrology, Jupiter shifted into Aquarius at the beginning of April. If you follow Western astrology, then Jupiter would be making its transit, I believe this week, or maybe it was last week, but it's more or less in this time frame, okay? Vibration of 49 there for my number people. Benefits. Jupiter benefits. Your Jupiter return, for those of you who might be new to your natal chart, this is the point in which the planet returns to its exact same positioning that it was in when you were born, okay? So that's why knowing your natal chart is super important. It really can help you discover different parts of yourself, discover what might be happening within you as the cosmos is constantly churning and moving around and shifting, okay? So definitely there, check my description box. There are 2 free links to figure out your Vedic chart and your Western astrology chart. I say go for both. Get as much information as you can, okay? Or follow whichever one your intuition leads you to, okay? The vibration of 49 does break down into a 13. Woo. Just as I said that, the 8th house came out, okay? Scorpio energy. Vibration of 32 here, breaking down to a 5. 13 breaks down further into a 4, so you do have a 4 and a 5 here. The 8th house is all about endings and beginnings. It's transformative, okay? It is everything that has to do with understanding that before you can truly appreciate light, you must know your own darkness, okay? That seems to be a bit of a theme here with you, with the Earth air signs, okay? Really tapping into your own shadow, really acknowledging your own shadow, doing some shadow integration as well, okay? The reason why, and they're pulling me into this, and they rarely do, so this might be important for somebody out there, okay? The reason why there is the pharaoh head here is because, if you know this or not, ancient Egypt spirituality, right? In ancient Egypt, it is believed, and it might even still be believed to this day, that once you pass from this lifetime, you do incarnate into another, whether it's back in this earth realm or in other realms, right? It's why they built pyramids, which are generally tombs that house all the things that their soul may need in their next lifetime, okay? So it's that idea that there truly is never an ending, right? Nothing is ever finite. It is always evolving. It is that infinity loop. As soon as you run around that one corner of the loop, you go dip down into the other, and it continues on and on and on and on and on, okay? So that idea that energy can be neither created nor destroyed is what might be coming up for you, or what might be really resonating with you in this now moment. Excuse my language. Words are just all over the place today. Okay, thank you so much, Divine. Anything else Virgo, Libra, cuspers need to know in the now moment? What other cosmic energy is important for Libra? Virgo, okay, I'm really into your Libra vibe. Virgo, Libra, cuspers to know. Yeah, 2nd house, okay? So this is the house of Taurus. Okay, vibration of 26, breaking down into an 8. So another 8 here on the board. It's all about owning, right? The 2nd house is about what you have materially, right? So your material assets, your wealth, right? What really ties you to this earthly realm, and that's so interesting. You have the 10th house, the world stage at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn energy, okay? Two earth signs. Very, very, they're giving me the word pragmatic. Okay, if you don't know what that means, go ahead and look it up. But it's just, there's this feeling of practicality. Being very practical about what you have in the now moment, maybe even getting into the finer details of your own finances, okay? Maybe needing to review that, especially before we get into this Mercury retrograde. Make sure you are crossing your T's and dotting your I's when it comes to your budget plan. If you have one, if you don't have one, this might be a good time to get one. Because whatever might be coming in for you, Virgo Libra, it might require you to truly have a good idea of what your assets are, what your debts are, and where you want to see that move, shift, or grow. Okay? So this could even be one way of spending your time, your money, and your resources coming to an end, and a whole new lifestyle, a whole new beginning happening here for you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and order this in numerical order. Okay, we'll start with the second house, we'll get into the 8th house, and then we'll talk about this Jupiter return. Okay, Divine, thank you so much. We're gonna take a deeper look into this energy with the Orion's Tarot. This is an animal themed tarot deck. Okay, I was guided to check in with the animal spirits for this round of readings. So I hope it serves you all well. Thank you so much, Divine, again for this beautiful energy spread for our Virgo Libra cuspers. And anyone truly guided to watch this reading, please show me what Virgo Libra cuspers need to know about the 2nd house, the 8th house, and Jupiter return in the now moment. What's important for Virgo Libra cuspers to know about owning, endings and beginnings, and benefits. Thank you so much, Divine. Most important messages here for Virgo Libra cuspers regarding the 2nd house, the 8th house, and Jupiter return. All right, last shuffle. Thank you so much, Divine. Please show me what Virgo Libra needs to know about the 2nd house, Taurus energy, owning. Okay. Okay, let me try that again. Something about that felt a little forced. Okay, here we go. What does Virgo Libra need to know about the 2nd house? Okay. Knight of Cups, so offers. This could be financial opportunities coming your way, Virgo Libra. Whether this is loans, grants, this could even be maybe a bonus coming in at work, okay? Something within your material world is definitely going to increase here. It's going to make you feel really abundant, which feels really nice. Okay, you also have the 2 of Wands. This offer might give you an opportunity to, again, this is the energy of creating a new path. Something ending and another beginning. So some of you might be getting a new job. Maybe embarking on a new career, okay? Yeah, maybe even learning a new skill set here that's definitely going to, again, complement your assets or increase your assets in some sort of way. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Some of you might be, again, they're really pulling me into this 8th house Scorpio energy, where one path might end, Virgo Libra, a whole new one is going to begin. Okay, so whether this is a job offer, maybe you've been putting your applications out, maybe you are going to receive an opportunity that's really going to be almost very empowering somehow, or give you a really decent sense of control around your material world, right? Something that maybe even you get to explore your passions in. But it also requires you to walk away from something here, 8 of Cups. So it's almost like you have to leave some situation behind in order to accept this Knight of Cups, or the cup that the Knight has. If you can see this Knight of Cups, It has some grapes in it, right? Which is a sign of abundance, right? Celebration, turning grapes into wine, right? Things that are lush and enjoyable and maybe even a little indulgent, okay? But definitely something that speaks to your soul, right? Again, you see how this bird is kind of like singing out. Something that really complements your emotional body. And what I mean by that is whatever this work is, it doesn't tax you. It doesn't drain you, right? It's something, and that might be what you're putting it into. Assets, situations, careers, jobs, partnerships, connections in the material world that actually drain your energy. Okay, letting it go, okay? Bottom of the deck, you do have the Knight of Swords, okay? Okay, so this communication about this offer could be coming in very quick. It's almost like Virgo Libra, if you have been feeling like you maybe want to shop yourself around in the job world, right? Or maybe wanting to put your resume out there or activate your LinkedIn profile, something like that. You might be surprised at how many offers actually come your way, or how quick it will be for you to find a position, find a new path, find a new job, that really is in alignment with something that feels right for you, something that you truly want to explore, okay? Yeah, Knight of Swords just for me is just fast communication, okay? It's quick communication. So again, whether you apply today, maybe 2-3 days, you get a response back. Next thing you know, you're in your interview. Next thing you know, they're giving you the offer. Next thing you know, you're starting your new job. Like, it could be really over the span of 2 weeks. Okay, so forever who that resonates with, it's going to move quickly, but I think that that's where this Eight of Cups is going to have to come in, because if you are still emotionally attached to what you're in now, or emotionally connected to the past, it's going to be really hard to keep up with this pace of change, okay? Also what the 8th house is all about, a lot of change and transformation. Let's look into it. Page of Swords. Okay, so new area of study. Analyzing, being analytical, watching. I'm kind of getting this energy where it's been on your mind for a minute, Virgo Libra, to either do something different, have some sort of shift in your mindset around your work, or you've just been sensing it. Something tells me that there's been a lot of signs that there needs to be a change in your material world. And it's like you're finally either acknowledging that or picking up on that. What else does Virgo Libra need to know about the Page of Swords and the 8th house, Divine? What else does Virgo Libra need to know about the Page of Swords and the 8th house? Okay. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, work-life balance, the Strength card. Okay, and the Death. There's Scorpio right over the 8th house, right? So, I think for this collective that I'm tapped into now, you've been debating, weighing the pros and cons. That's what this Page of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles talks about. Like, really thinking very, thinking very analytically about your next move here. So whether this is really wanting to pivot in your career or pivot in your material world so that you do have a healthier work-life balance. For some of you, you might have Sagittarius or Capricorn, or a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp in your chart. Definitely watch that reading, even if you don't, because theirs was really centered on that work-life balance energy as well. But it just feels like, yeah, the signs are pointing to there needs to be a change. 2 of Pentacles. There needs to be a redistribution of your time, your money, and your resources, or your focus and energy when it comes to your career, okay? You do have the Strength card, Leo energy, and Scorpio energy here with Death. So having the courage to embrace this change. Yeah. Having the courage to embrace this change. It could feel a little scary. Virgo Libra, especially if you're really deep in a routine, with your material world or your career, right? It's something you're very maybe comfortable in, or you've, you know, taken a lot of time to learn, or you've been in one environment for a really long time, or maybe even in one career path for a long time. So thinking about switching it up now could be a little daunting. And I can definitely sense that. But what I do love is that Scorpio came out in its own house, which means that the cosmos is really supporting you in making this transition, really allowing the end of one way and the beginning of a new way, okay? And again, yeah, it's going to take a lot of courage. It's going to take a lot of strength, okay? It's going to really take you to balance out your fear of change with the higher mindset that it's for your greater good. Yeah. Rather than let your lower nature keep you safe, right? It's worth the risk here. That's what this Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles is telling me. It's worth the risk. It's worth figuring it out. The more you weigh the pros and cons, the more pros there are. Okay, and that might even give you a little boost in confidence in moving forward with this transformation and this change, okay? All right, let's look into Jupiter return. Again, Jupiter supporting you here. Like I said, Jupiter just switched into Aquarius and or Pisces, depending on the astrology that you follow. High Priestess, yep. Benefits. Your intuition is leading you here. Trust what your higher self has to say. Trust what feels right, okay? Again, more energy about weighing the pros and cons, right? There's a light and a shadow to everything, right? It's not always going to be all light. It's not always going to be all dark. There is always a happy medium. You just have to do the work to see it. You have to do the work to align with that, okay? But overall, it's like your higher self, your internal compass will point you in the right direction. It'll feel right. It's like everything in your spiritual sense, everything in your emotional body, everything maybe even in your mental space will say, yeah, this makes sense. High Priestess is all about knowing your truth, okay? So again, if you're still in this kind of, I don't know, I'm going back and forth. Is it a good idea? Is it not? Even the fact that you're considering it says a lot, okay? Especially with that Virgo-Libra, if, with that Virgo essence that you do have, you're on it, right? You're really into the details of things. You really do enjoy your routines. It's that vibration of, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But the simple fact that you're here with the Two of Pentacles weighing your options, it means that something's broken, right? And maybe that's even the shift that needs to happen. Maybe that's why your crown chakra was really illuminated for me. It's just coming into that awareness that, yeah, something in the now, when it comes to your material, when it comes to your career, truly is broken a little bit, or isn't necessarily serving your highest good. Knight of Cups, not really giving you that passion. And not that everything you do in career has to be passion oriented, okay? But it should cater to your emotional well-being to some degree. And that's where I'm kind of feeling there's a little bit of brokenness there. And that's why you're open to considering your options, okay? So trust your High Priestess. What else does Virgo Libra need to know here? Seven of Cups. Yeah, a lot of options here. Like I said, if this is like activating a LinkedIn profile or making yourself searchable on Indeed or Monster or whatever the case may be, okay? Putting yourself out there, okay? You're going to be maybe very surprised at the options that come to you and how quick they come, okay? So again, and this is also what I was tapping into with the Eight of Cups. If you have emotional attachments to where you are, really address that. That's what the Seven of Cups is all about. Really see what's actually feeding you and what might be draining you. And is it really worth it, right? Really have an honest talk with yourself here. That's what the High Priestess is all about as well. Being very honest about what it is that you truly sense. Do you know what I mean? Really stepping out of that need for comfort and see what's actually the best step forward. And again, like I said, Virgo Libra, the simple fact that you're considering the change here with the Two of Pentacles says a lot. It says a lot, okay? So get really clear on what it is that you want Jupiter to bring towards you with this benefit energy. Yeah, some of you, that's what that is. The High Priestess and the Seven of Cups. It's getting clarity. Get really, really clear on what you want Jupiter to bring towards you as far as abundance is considered. Even if this is like having conversations with recruiters, or, you know, maybe you do go on an interview or so, it's like get very clear on what would benefit you in your next endeavor, in your next path. Two of Wands. Okay? So that when that opportunity comes, Knight of Cups, you'll be able to align with it and move forward. Eight of Cups. Let it all go. Okay? Thank you so much, Divine. What else does Virgo Libra need to know about the High Priestess, Seven of Cups, and Jupiter return? Yep, Nine of Pentacles. Cat energy. Independence. Self-sufficient. Abundance in your own right. This is exactly what I feel like, Virgo Libra. This is what you're wanting. They're giving me that the word more autonomy. So again, this feels just super career. I'm just going to put that out there. It just feels super career. Very, very focused in your next move as far as your career is concerned. But there's this need or this desire to be a little bit more independent in your career. So whether you're in a position now, Virgo Libra, where there are a lot of people that either depend on you or you're dependent on a lot of people to get your work done, it's like that's the benefit you maybe want to ask Jupiter for. A position, a new pathway, a new career where you have a little bit more autonomy, right? You have a little bit more control, dominion over what you do on a day-to-day, on how you get your work done, right? It's more independent working, as opposed to dependent, okay? And I think that'll actually serve you really well and bring you a lot of joy and happiness to Virgo Libra. So if that's something that you know, again, High Priestess, that you really have been wanting or really are desiring or what would really make you happy, don't be afraid to ask for that. Don't be afraid to put yourself in the position to be aligned with that. Don't be afraid to put your resume out there for jobs that offer you that, or career paths that offer you that, okay? Because it feels like Jupiter kind of has your back here, and that may bring in some unexpected success, meaning you might not be all the way qualified for it, but if you go for it, right, if you put it out there, if you say, Jupiter, I want this, or Jupiter, I feel like this would be a benefit to me in my path, see what I'm saying? It might come really quicker. It might come quickly to you. Knight of Swords. It might happen faster than you're expecting, okay? Oh. Yeah, bottom of the deck was the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Jupiter's energy right there. Love it, love it, love it, okay? So like I said, this is a very, very special time. Very, very powerful transit I believe Jupiter is making right now, okay? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Jupiter used to rule Pisces before Neptune was discovered. So there's a long, long history here between Jupiter and Pisces for those that follow Western astrology. So Jupiter returning to Pisces is really offering this huge support to the collective, okay? So this is like Jupiter saying, hey, I'm here. What do you want? Put in your request now so I can bring it to you, so I can expand you. That's what I was feeling with the second house, right? Growing your assets, growing your wealth, growing your material abundance. It's available to you now, okay, Virgo Libra? And again, with 10th house in the world, it's powerful for you in this time, okay? Thank you so much, Divine. We're going to go ahead and look into the Spirit Animal Oracle and see what spirit animals are here supporting you. Okay, thank you so much, Divine. I will say Cat Spirit has been coming out for quite a bit of the collective. I wouldn't be surprised if it came out now. It kind of did here with the Nine of Pentacles. Thank you so much, Divine. Please show me messages here for Virgo Libra cuspers. Thank you, spirit animals. Who is here supporting the Virgo Libra cusp collective? What messages do you have here, spirit animals, for Virgo Libra cuspers? last shuffle. Okay. First card out, Dolphin Spirit, vibration of 20. This and that are true. High Priestess energy. Like I said, there's a light and a dark to everything, right? So this could be why you're going back and forth for a majority of you. I feel like you're in that Two of Pentacles where it's not that the job or the career path that you're on now is like absolutely horrible and terrible, but it's maybe not as in alignment as maybe you once thought it was, or it's maybe just really not crossing off or checking all the boxes that you need it to check in the now moment. Okay, so meaning this and that are true. Yes, it is good, but it's also, you know, it needs improvement or needs to shift. Like I said, if it's not broke, don't fix it, but something's definitely broken. Okay, this and that are true. So follow that intuition, follow again that High Priestess vibration within you, because it's definitely there supporting you and trying to guide you in the now moment. Thank you so much, Divine. Any other messages here, spirit animals, for Virgo, Libra, cuspers? Any other messages for Virgo, Libra, cuspers? Yeah, Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself, okay? Vibration of 57, breaking down into a 12, further breaking down into a 3, okay? Squirrel Spirit is all about gathering your resources, okay? Believing that you're gonna have enough to survive the winter, right? Believing that you have what it takes to be successful. That's what success is to a squirrel, okay? If they can store up enough acorns to last them through the winter, if they can eat enough before winter comes so that they can make it to spring, that's a successful lifespan, right? That's a whole successful cycle. So grant yourself that space in that room to truly operate out of like a little bit more of optimism here, Virgo Libra, in believing that it will all work out for your greater good. Okay, this is kind of like the squirrel shows up in this particular tarot deck as the Three of Wands. So again, it's Sagittarius energy, Leo energy, being very optimistic and almost brave-hearted in how you are positioning yourself with the universe, right? Trusting that the intentions, the request, the affirmations you're putting out there, all of that energy is going to come and find you in divine timing, okay? But believe that it's meant for you. So again, there's just this need to acknowledge that, yes, you're weighing your pros and cons because that could be your higher self telling you there is better out there. There's more for you to experience, or it's just time to shift and move, okay? Take it how it resonates. Any other messages here, spirit animals, for Virgo, Libra, cuspers? What did I say? Cat spirit. Thank you, Divine, for confirming. So I'm talking about vibration of 13, number 4, foundational energy. What I do love here is when you break down all your numbers, you go from 2, 3 to 4. So that's a very, very important progression there, Virgo, Libra. Okay, so stay your course. It says claim your independence. This is all about forging your own path, really kind of setting boundaries around other people's energy, not necessarily following the crowd here or following what you're expected to do, okay? Doing what your High Priestess, cat energy as well, is telling you to do, is guiding you to do. Okay, so I love that for you, Virgo Libra. It really feels like I said, taking on that autonomy. You know how self-sufficient cats are? Do you know what I mean? They truly only come around when they really want you. They do their own thing. It's a very positive vibration that I feel like you're evolving into or growing into right now, Virgo Libra. And again, I feel like the main message here is just stay the course, okay? Because abundance is definitely calling for you, so long as you are willing to be open to it. All right, Virgo Libra. that is your energy check and reading. I hope you found this helpful and insightful. Geez, I cannot wait for this cloth to come tomorrow so I don't have to worry about all this dust. But yes, definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you to everyone who does comment on the videos. I truly appreciate your time. For all those who check out this reading in real time or whenever you do see this, thank you, thank you, thank you for all your love and support and just showing up here. We will have these oracles posted on my Instagram page very soon, okay? Follow me at Cusp of Roses. We go a little deeper into the messages, pull from the book, see what resonates, sees what offers different perspective, okay? So if you don't want to miss out on that, make sure you follow me on Instagram. And if not, Virgo Libra, I will always see you in our next reading, okay? Namaste.